Hello everyone, how's it going? Today I'll be doing a quick review on Submagic at the end of this video. Now before we start, if I do catch your interest in Submagic throughout this video, I do have a link in the description that will get to the end of this video. Now before we sync, you should be taken to the main page where you can either log in or create an account. Once you've done that, you should be taken to the dashboard of your account. Now it won't exactly look like how it looks like on my screen because I do have existing projects, so do keep that in mind. However, it will give you prompts to go ahead and start your first video with Submagic. But of course, if you do already have an account, you can go ahead and click new video. And here is where you can go ahead and upload your video of choice. So the upload size limit is 2000 megabytes, so do keep that in mind. For this example, I'm going to go ahead and use a clip that I used within my other projects, which is just a clip of Alex Hormozi speaking on a podcast. So what I can do is I can go ahead and change the name of this project. I can change it between English or other languages. But for the most part, you want to go ahead and just click upload. And then while it's uploading, it will start to generate auto AI captions, which I'll go ahead and further explain now. Okay, so once your clip has been uploaded, as you can see, we are on the styles tab. So there's a couple tabs we'll be going through this video. So there's styles, captions, B-rolls, and boost. We'll be starting off with the style area. So as you can see, there are plenty of styles you can choose for your captions. There is Hormozi's, there's Iman's, there's MrBeast's, and plenty more. To preview these styles, you can simply just go ahead and choose one and play the video. I'm going to go ahead and mute this so I can explain it. So as you can see, there is the Hormozi one style. What you can do is actually keep it here as shown, and then go ahead and change the styles to have a look at them. So this is the MrBeast, and then this is Iman's as well. All very popular styles. So I'll go ahead and show you what Submagic have done with your clip before you've even started editing anything. So I'll go ahead and choose the MrBeast style and click play.
When they want to sell stuff, they talk about the widgets, right? They talk about TSA, they talk about checking their bag and taking their shoes off and who they're going to sit.
So as you can see, it has added a cool MrBeast font with some nice little emojis coming out of it, which gives it a lot more character. And you can do this with any of these fonts as shown on the screen. Now, there are certain themes that do have emojis. So as you can see within the Hormozi 1 theme, there's a little smiley face in the top right corner. This indicates that there are emojis within this theme and they will pop up. And of course, themes without the emoji means that there aren't any emojis. Now, this can obviously be edited. So let's say I wanted to use the Iman theme. I can, of course, go ahead and edit the theme Iman, and I can go ahead and choose to change the font, add boldness. I can change the color, the size, whether it's capital or not capital at all, give it shadow, and do a lot of things as you can see on my screen. And then the option between adding an auto emoji or having it set as none, it's entirely up to you. Let's say I wanted to add it. I'll go ahead and click auto and then go ahead and add emoji animation, click yes. So overall, when it comes to these themes, it is very adjustable and you can choose it to whatever you like. And another thing you can do is you can change the portrait size. So if I click on original, I can change it from a 9:16 to a 4:5, etc. So moving on, we're now going to go ahead and have a look at the captions area, where of course you can go ahead and edit your captions and do a lot of cool things. So starting off, if we scroll down here, as you can see, there are plenty of captions that they've automatically done for us, which saves a lot of time. So starting off, a couple cool things that you can do within your captions is you can add an emoji. So if I go ahead and click this caption here, which already has an existing emoji, and if I play the video,
when they want to sell stuff, they talk about,
as you can see, it gives you a quick glance of that emoji that has been added. And of course, you can change this by simply just clicking on the emojis tab, or if there is an emoji there, you can click the little smiley face, and then you can go ahead and change it. So let's say I wasn't happy with the money bag and I wanted, for example, this flying cash here. I can click that. As simple as that. And if I play the video back,
when they want to sell stuff,
it changes the emoji and gives it a cool animation. Another cool thing within certain captions is I can emphasize a certain area. So I can click this paintbrush right here and choose to emphasize this caption. So if I click yes, as you can see, it makes the background a bit more black to really show emphasis on a certain clip. Now, for the most part, if you do only have 2 words within a caption, it doesn't work exactly as well as you might think it would. So let's say if I go ahead and add emphasis here and play the video,
when they want to sell stuff, they talk.
As you can see, it kind of goes through that emphasis bit and doesn't exactly stick there for too long because I do have only 2 words within this caption. However, if you did have sentences for your captions, it will definitely work very well. So it is based on what, of course, you are going for. If you have short and quick captions like I do, then it might not work. However, if you have longer captions, it will definitely work. Another cool thing that you can add is you can add a sound effect to your emoji. So I have the money logo here as shown. I'll go ahead and quickly remove that emphasis. And then I can go ahead and add a sound effect. So I'll click the music button. And because it's money, I can go ahead and click the money sound effect. Now, another thing you can do is you can add highlight words. So as you can see with sell here, it is green and it has a green underline. I can click this and then go and choose between my color options that I explained before. So if I wanted sell to be yellow, I can go ahead and click that and change it through my color waves. And one of the final features for the captions area is you can actually add words to your dictionary. So if I go ahead and click add, I can add words that the AI might not pick up. You can also add words that are paired with certain emojis. So if I go ahead and click add word, and let's say I say the word money, like I've already clicked here, the emoji that I choose within this area here will pop up with money. So now when I say money or money is being spoken of in a certain clip, this emoji will be relevant to that and will pop up within that certain caption. So these cool little features here just make things a lot more time efficient. So let's say every time you said money, you wanted the emoji to pop up, you can add this here and it will do it for you. So moving on to the B-rolls area, it is pretty self-explanatory. You can add B-roll to certain captions. So let's say I wanted to add B-roll to this area here, I can click the plus option. And then I can choose to add an animation to this as well. So let's say I wanted film burn, I can click that. And then I can choose the video. So I'll click this little play button here. And then I'll go ahead and type in what I want. So he's talking about checking out. So I'm going to simply type in airport like shown. And then I can go ahead and choose this B-roll here. And then click apply again. So now if I go ahead and play this clip,
they talk